What's going on, people? Danbana here. Interview question number one. I'm just going through some of these questions that I've been asked. Why the name danbana, which is a pretty cool question and pretty obvious one. I chose the name danbana because my real name is actually a bit more obscure in the UK, and I'm normally having to fucking tell people how to spell it and stuff like that. So I thought, oh, Dan's pretty, not generic, but you know what I mean? It's a pretty normal name in the UK. And then, it's a play on the words bandana, obviously, and I was looking for a way to cover my face and it not be about me as a human being, as my personality. So I thought, right, cover the face with a bandana, call yourself danbana. It's a play on words. And also my favourite musician of all time is Prince, and Prince has got he had a place called Paisley Park. And Paisley was his like thing. So yeah, it's a little tip of the hat to Prince as well, rocking the Paisley. Right, second question, which is a pretty obvious one, but still a good one still. What got you into hip hop? Me personally, I think the first memories of hip hop for me was De La Soul, Me, Myself and I remember seeing that track and thinking, fuck me, like, I don't know what this stuff is, but I love it and I want to be a part of it. I love the video to it. I love their little collective and what they're all about and that whole Afrocentric thing that was going on at the time. So yeah, De La Soul, Me, Myself and I was the first time I remember hearing hip hop and thinking, oh, I don't know what this is, but I need to be a part of it. Do you know what I mean? If you don't know the track, most of you probably do, go check it out. De La Soul, Me, Myself and I. Question number three is, how long have you been producing? Well, I haven't been producing that long, if I'm honest. Only about 3 years, I'd say. I've wanted to produce for a long time, and I should have started it years and years ago. I'm a bit older now, but I thought, if you don't start now, you'll never fucking do it, you know what I mean? I was DJing for 15 years. I love my old school hip hop and 90s and noughties stuff. And I kept hearing tracks and thinking, oh, I want to know how they make this. And I'd have thought, oh, I like that bass line and like them snare rolls and, you know, that kick and blah, blah, blah. And I just thought to myself, I've got to learn how to do this. So I had a little midlife crisis and thought to myself, right, let's go to uni, learn how to make beats, learn how to make tracks and record rappers and stuff. So yeah, I've only been producing 3 years. I've got a long way to go. So much to learn still, but I'm on the right path and it's going to happen. Question number four is another good one. What subgenre of hip hop do you like the most? I'll be honest with you, anything with funk and soul, if it's funky or it's soulful, I like it. Anything with emotion, I can't stand all this like gangster shit. It's not for me. Personally, if someone pours their heart out on a track and it's got a bit of soul and a bit of substance and realness to it, that's what I'm into, really. I like lo-fi, I like boom bap, mainly old school genres. So many people do that trap and that drill stuff really well, and I could never do it justice because it ain't coming from the right place. I'm not about that life. So yeah, for me it's like lo-fi, boom bap, that sort of stuff, something with a bit of soul and a bit of funk to it. That's what I'm into subgenre wise of hip hop. Question number five is another really good one. What producers do you rate? I'll be honest, like I said, I'm into my 90s and noughties stuff, but I do like some of the 80s producers as well. I like J Dilla, I like Ninth Wonder, even more commercial like Pharrell, Timberland, who else? Kanye. I know people hate on Kanye a lot, but he's a fucking genius. Anyone, yeah, I like when you take like the essence of an old soulful track and flip it on its head and make it into something new, really. Yeah, they're the main producers that stick in my head that I can think of. There's probably so many more if I thought about it, but right off the top of the dome, it's probably Pharrell, Timberland, Dre, obviously, Ninth Wonder, J Dilla, Apollo Brown, people like that, really. Now, this question's got to be one of the hardest, and the next question coming up as well is your top 5 American rappers of all time. I think any hip-hop head is going to struggle to answer their top 5, but 2 of them are definitely like the most obvious, Biggie and Tupac. You know what I mean? No one done it better than them. I like Murs. I like Brother Ali. If you don't know Brother Ali, check him out. He's a blind albino Muslim black rapper. Anyone really with a story to tell, anyone who says something you want to fucking listen to lyrically, it's a proper hard one. Ludacris, I absolutely love Ludacris. His comedic, way of delivering his flows and stuff. Busta Rhymes, well up there. I've always loved Busta. I've got all his albums. Eminem, obviously, got to mention Eminem. I think he's one of the best rappers. That's probably about it, really. I can't think of any off the top of the nut. Again, this is another very hard one. Who are your top 5 UK rappers, which I probably will struggle to answer. I'm not just saying this because I live in the Brighton area, but I love all the Brighton boys. I like the Yogo Cop thing. I like the High Focus thing. The Rumcom lot. They're all fucking legends at what they do and don't get enough credit. Yeah, I like Sway. There was a track, an album a while ago. This is my demo that came out ages ago. I like Sway. The two obvious ones, Dizzy and Wiley. People probably hate me because a lot of people like Wiley at the moment, but he's the godfather of grime. He deserves that title. Dizzy commercially just brought UK hip hop to the forefront. Yeah, there's too many to mention UK wise. I think UK is doing better than America at the moment, and they push things forward, and I'm really proud of that. Now, this one is going to be proper hard because I know I'm going to get a lot of haters by saying this, but it's what don't you like about hip hop? Me personally, like back in the day, there was a saying like, keep it real. No matter where you're from, what you're about, Eminem would rap about being white trailer park trash. NWA would rap about being gangsters from Compton, blah, blah, blah. If people don't keep it real, for me personally, there's a lot of youngsters like living that drill and trap life and making out their gangster and that, and it's just fucking market employees. It's not even real, which I understand. People want to talk about shit, whether it's relevant to their life or not, but me personally, I like people who keep it real, people who talk about real life situations that they've been through, and if it comes from the heart and it's like realness, then I'm always appreciative of people bearing their soul on a track. This one, again, I'm going to get a lot of shit for, but I don't really care. I'm going to answer it honestly. People can disagree with it if they want, but it's, do you like new school hip hop or old school? Obviously, the subgenres I like the most are like lo-fi and boom bap. And back in the day when people didn't like beat bite, people didn't bite each other's styles, like Busta Rhymes sounded like Busta Rhymes. No one else sounded like him. You know what I mean? Everyone was original back in the day. So I'm an old school head, I'm afraid. I much prefer the old school hip hop to the new school stuff. Don't get me wrong though, there's some fucking banging people who are new school rappers. I like J. Cole, people like that. But at the end of the day, for me, I'm an old head and it's all about the old school hip hop. Yeah, that's just what I'm about mainly. What's going on, people? It's danbana here again. The last of the 10 questions is, what do you like most about music? And this one's an easy one for me. I just like the way people can freely express what they're feeling, what they're going through, get their emotions down, whether it's in a beat like I do, or whether it's lyrically like rappers do and stuff like that. But I just love the openness of it all, the honesty and the, just the realness of it all. When people can fucking open up on a track and, pour their heart out on something and be real, you can't fucking knock that. You can't fault it. So, yeah, that's what I love most about music. And the fact it brings people together. It's a very good medium for bringing people together, whether it's having fun or going, oh, I know what he's talking about when he, wrote that. Bringing people together, yeah, is another good thing about music.